Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol ALQA. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of resistance and support a bit easier to see. Did this yesterday, and you got to give credit where credit's due. Things were looking very, very nasty, but today the price did bounce back and is now starting to show some signs of potential strength. The easiest way to really kind of see the strength that the price made today was just this trend line right here. I mean, the price essentially had a nice little upwards channel all day long. Yeah, it pulled back kind of from its highs during the early portion of the day, but later on the price was starting to cruise its way upwards. Now, depending on how you're looking at it, but if you are kind of bearish, then this is still a very valid pattern. But yeah, right here you could call a bear flag. Now, that is a bearish pattern, but the good news is, assuming you're bullish, just because it's a bearish pattern does not guarantee that for sure the price is, headed to crack down below there. Now, would it be shocking to see the price roll over to the downside? No, that wouldn't be shocking at all. But again, there's no such thing as a guarantee. Just because a pattern is technically bearish doesn't mean that it's for sure headed down. But that's just, something to be aware of. So yeah, sure, the price did, like I said, it started to show some signs of strength. But, within the grand context of things, that still is, forming, an overall pattern of bearishness. But, the bulls can easily, kind of break out of that and, start to turn the tide if the price can start to get above 350 and then more importantly, stay above 350. So 350, definitely a very important level going forward. So keep an eye on that area. In the event the price does break down through the bottom portion of the trend line here, the one kind of, I guess, good news is, if you can look at it as that, is at least you have the purple line there, the 50-period simple moving average, which could produce some sort of fake breakdown, meaning the bears may be getting their hopes up because, hey, we've broken down to the bottom of the pattern only to find support there. And then who knows, maybe some sort of bigger bounce would happen. With this stock, given the volatility and giving the history it's shown and told us that, yeah, it's got the ability to move quickly and move rapidly, something like that is not out of the cards. So just because, like I said, the price breaks to the downside of the pattern, that doesn't mean that it's for sure game over or anything like that. You want to keep an eye on that purple line. But if the price drops down below that purple line too, then at that point, that's essentially starting to put the price right back to where it started. And not to insult your intelligence, but price movements that go back to where they were, not exactly a sign of strength. So we'll see how this one continues to play out, but I know I'll be watching it tomorrow. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.